Yeah, hello folks. It's been a long time. I haven't put a YouTube video out in a while. I've just been a busy man, you know, running up and down, kids and family and all that. So let me not bore you with that. Now, I put this video out because I just bought a new set of headphones, Bluetooth headphones. They called it Sennheiser Momentum 2 wireless Bluetooth headphones. And I thought I'd put this little video out just to compare, because I have these Sony Bluetooth headphones. These are MDR 1ABT. I've had these ones for a while, so I thought I'll, you know, put a little video out just to compare both of them, and sound wise and build quality wise and connection wise. Now, the first thing I would say is these headphones, build quality wise, are fantastic. Beautifully made, good quality materials. It's got a nice steel frame here, nice padding, leather padding, I must say. It doesn't seem that comfortable when you see them, the padding here, but it's really comfortable when you put it on the head. Unfortunately, I can't show you putting it on the head because I haven't got the best camera in the world to do that, but trust me on that, these are quite comfortable on the head. Nice ear cups, real leather pads here, comfortable to the ear, and that's it. Now compare this to the Sonys. Now the Sonys just seem a bit, they look like a toy compared to the Zen Momentums. These Sonys, they are a lot of plastic around, not that bad, but a lot of plastic and not real leather. The Sens are real leather. These are not real leather. These are forks leather, whatever they call it. Now, there's one thing I'll give these headphones for. These Sonys are really, really comfortable to wear. But we'll get into that later on. Now, let me just show you a few things on this Sennheiser headphones. You know, just tell you how these headphones are. Now, this has got inbuilt noise cancelling. As soon as you turn the Bluetooth on, the noise cancelling comes on. Unfortunately, you can't turn the noise cancelling off, but it's not too bad. The noise cancelling works. You've got two microphones on the right hand side, ear cup here, and you've got one on here. Now, in use, when I use the Bluetooth, when I'm taking a call, they are very, very, very clear. I can even whisper. I can actually whisper when I'm taking a call from somebody, and they can hear me clearly. I can't do the same with these ones. With these ones, I have to shout a bit. Maybe because the microphones on here are not quite large, they're quite small. So when I use these Sony headphones, I have to shout a bit so the other person on the other line can hear me. That's one difference. Now, in terms of sound quality, now, I tested, sorry about that little cough there, but what I did was I tested both of them, same source, same. I'm using a Sony A17 little A17 player, so I tested both headphones with that particular player. These ones, remember, the Sonys, they have LDAC. Remember, they have LDAC. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Now, sound quality wise, when I compared both headphones, the Sens and the Sonys, this is what I found out. In terms of soundstage, these ones have a bigger sound. The Zens have a bigger soundstage. They sound, when you put them on your head and you play music, they sound, it's like you're in a concert hall. Really, really good soundstage. Better mids. The quality of the mids on these are excellent. Excellent mids. The treble on them, excellent again. There's one thing about these Sennheiser headphones, they just sound beautiful. I'm sorry to say it, but they sound better than the Sonys. They do sound better than the Sonys. And the reason why they sound better than the Sonys is because it's got a great sound stage, great mids, great treble. Bass-wise, the Sonys have a lot more bass. Bass-wise, they have a lot more bass. I would call it a boomy bass, but it goes deep. But the difference between the bass is the quality. I think the Zen has the better quality bass. It doesn't go as deep as the Sonys, but the Zens have a better quality bass. One other thing I like about the Zens, once you turn them on, it's got a voice prompt. It tells you how many hours battery you've got left. When you make a call, it tells you, when you connect an item, it tells you when it's connected, if it's connected, and if it's disconnected. It's brilliant, brilliant. The voice prompt on these I like. Now, you haven't got a voice prompt on these. The only way you can find or try to see how much battery you've got left on these is by turning it on and then counting the flashes. It makes a flash here. At this particular place here, you get these red flashes. So 3 red flashes tells you got full battery. This actually tells you how many hours of playtime you've got left on them, these Zens here. Now, again, sound quality wise, when I use LDAC, which is the Sony it's a Bluetooth there, Sony codec, the LDAC codec. When I use APTX on these, and I use LDAC on these, I'll tell you folks, I don't hear a difference. In fact, with APTX, these sound slightly better. So with LDAC on these, there's a slight jump in quality, but because these headphones are not the greatest balanced headphones, they're not the best sounding headphones, you don't get that quality. But you could hear it's there, but you just don't get that quality. But APTX sounds better on these than LDAC with these. So I don't know what it is. The headphones here are slightly lacking. They're great comfortable headphones, but they're slightly lacking in the sound department compared to these Zens. Now, when I compare the wireless range on both, they're more or less the same thing. Wireless range is more or less the same. I put it, but if I turn it on, use it here, I can go up to my kitchen upstairs, and I can still hold the connections, which is quite good. Both have good connections, Bluetooth connections. When I'm outside, I've noticed something with these ones. You get a bit more wind coming through with these ones. I think it's the design of the cups here, but you have a lot more wind coming through on these headphones, which I don't like. But the noise cancelling does its job. It takes it away and it stops it being too noisy. So it's a good thing. The noise cancelling does work, but I still hear the wind coming through. It's got a 3.5mm jack here, so you can plug in, as you can see here. Let me just show you that. If it's clear, there you go. Come on, there you go. Right, there you go. You've got that 3.5mm jack here. That little plug there, you can use it. As you can see it there. There's a little plug there. You can use that, plug that in, and it charges. It takes about 2 hours or so to, actually less than that. It takes about an hour and a half to charge, fully charged, and it's quite good. Now these buttons here, that one here is for the volume control. This one here is up. This is for up, and this is for down. This is to turn it on, and when you turn it on, when you press this, when you press that down, it can tell you how much battery you've got left on there as well. It's got NFC on the left cup here. It's got an NFC. You can touch any item on there, and